Celtic will be rather eager to restore their 4-point lead at the top of the table. Rangers left it late to beat Dundee United yesterday, but better late than never for them, I guess. Cally Thistle are adrift at the bottom, 5 points below Falkirk, 9 points off St Mirren. They need to close the gap as soon as possible, although it might not be possible with Celtic in town today. It's a beautiful sunny day in the Highlands, albeit rather crisp and rather cold, and there's nowhere to hide for Inverness Cally Thistle. They simply have to stand up and be counted now under new management.
Yeah, absolutely. Such a big game for the home side. Defensively, they've been very poor this season, and you'd hope that Butcher would come in, being that old stalwart of a centre-half, and sort things out for the Inverness fans. But not going to be easy. And 4 of the next 5 games are against the top 6, which makes things extra difficult. Starting today, of course, with Celtic, who will be hoping to get their lead back up again. But I think from Celtic's point of view, they'll be looking for a quick goal today to try and deflate anything that goes along with a new manager that comes into a side. And certainly it looks positive for the home side, but they really need to start brightly. They can't afford to lose an early goal. Treat this match like a cup final in many ways, get in Celtic's faces. I certainly think the main thing is as well, at the end of the match, they've got to be able to take positives out of it.
Well, Inverness Cally Thistle have lost their last 8 matches in the SPL, a serious slump, a wretched run, but Celtic know they won't be getting an easy ride here in the Highlands. They rarely do. They've only won on 2 of their last 5 visits to the Caledonian Stadium, and the arrival of Terry Butcher and Maurice Malpass this week has given these lads a much needed lift. And they were no doubt delighted to watch Celtic endure a long and leggy night. Handed on Wednesday. Mind you, Celtic's energy levels are usually quite high. They'll be okay for this challenge, you suspect. The fans have got their Terry Butcher bandages on. Contribute to the new gaffer. Stephen McManus is back to lead out Celtic.
Okay. Is there enough room to us all get in here? Okay, Stephen, all the best.
9 years ago, next Sunday, Inverness Cally Thistle sensationally knocked John Barnes' Celtic out of the Scottish Cup in Glasgow. A victory over them today wouldn't rate as quite so monumental, but it would probably feel monumental. Same league, but a world apart, these two teams. Richie Foran served Terry Butcher well at Motherwell. He making immediate impact in Inverness. Not afraid to put himself about, he can make things happen, he can score goals too. And there's a full SPL debut for Frenchman Lionel Bizardi. He had a spell at Ross County a few years ago, not far from here, but prior to joining Inverness, he was playing in a regional league in Germany. Barry Robson is back on familiar territory. He got his career going again when he left Rangers by spending some time in Inverness. He loves a challenge, and he's certainly got a considerable challenge here. Can he keep Inverness Cally Thistle in the SPL? Terry Butcher reunited with Maurice Malpass, and together they did have a successful stint at Motherwell. It's a Highland welcome for Terry Butcher, and it's his Inverness Cally Thistle side who will get us going in the sunshine. Inverness, bottom of the SPL, Celtic top of the SPL, but their lead down to 1 point after Rangers' victory yesterday. Thistle, you suspect, will certainly be up and at 'em, ready to give it a go. First free kick though goes against the new arrival, Richie Foran.
I certainly think that Inverness will try and be up and at them from the start. I don't think they'll be afraid to just knock the ball over the top and get the whole team up. Try and keep a high line against Celtic and close down the room in midfield at the same time.
Robson challenging with Proctor. McGeady. Robson. Lost out to Black, and now Duncan. Here's Imrie, long way out. But he forces Morris into the save, and Barrowman will settle for a corner.
That's exactly what the home side are looking for. Trying to nick the ball in midfield, do that well. And Imrie, having scored a cracker last week, has a go with his left foot. Boric just scrambled it wide.
Dougie Imrie scored a fabulous free kick at Tynecastle last week. And he's taking this corner, and he's gone long. Barry Robson got himself in the way of Foran. It's only Charlie Richmond's 6th SPL game of the season. That's because he was out injured for a while after colliding with Shinsuke Nakamura at Tannadice. Obviously a fierce tackle from the man from Japan on Charlie.
Yeah, he's well known for that, isn't he?
Kelly Thistle fans haven't had much to shout about this season, especially here. Just one home win all season in the league. Just 1 point from the last 21 on offer at the Caledonian Stadium. Home sweet home at 8. Manners back in the side. Grant Munro underneath that, but here's McGeady. Black. Barrowman.
Ball I was talking about, Mean Black over the top into the channel for Barrowman. It gets Celtic turned.
The long-serving Ross Tokley, the very long-serving Ross Tokley with the throw. And get the chance to take another. Celtic fans gathered behind the goal. Inverness are attacking in this first half. Celtic eyeing a 4th consecutive title. And despite that recent setback in Aberdeen, they remain in pole position. Dougie Imrie will help that on. Cleared by Caldwell. Duncan didn't really connect. Offside. Richie Foran. The flag is up. Boric is hurt anyway.
Yeah, Boric is down. Ball works its way back in Richie Foran. As you can see there, it's very, very tight. I think it's maybe Imrie that is in an offside position coming back onside though. And that one was tight, and that's the kind of position that Richie Foran can get himself into. He's not afraid to come in off that left-hand side. And he finished it well.
Gordon Strachan's side booked a date in the League Cup final in midweek, just after that marathon penalty shootout. Ryan Essen recently replaced Michael Fraser as first choice keeper here. Fraser in fact is on his way to Motherwell. The move scheduled for the summer, although that could yet happen in the next couple of days. Scott Brown. Nakamura. Samras going outside. Here's JB Zadie, who's making only his 4th appearance for Inverness and his first start in the SPL.
He does look to have a little bit of pace, does the left full-back, and that's something that is vital nowadays in that position for a little bit of extra cover.
Naylor for McGeady. McGeady evading Proctor and taken out by Black. Quick feet, say the least.
Yeah, McGeady just trying to work an opening. Although Black is a good passer of the ball, also likes to put a tackle or two in.
Caldwell naturally come forward to show some interest in this. Nakamura whips it in, totally away, although only to Scott Brown, who scored here earlier in the season. Emery has got away from Robson. This is some run. He's got Proc to spare, but McGeady's going to cut that out. Awkwardly off Ross totally.
It was a great run from Emery, but he did all the hard work and then gave it away with a silly pass. And Celtic are back in possession.
Naylor, Robson, McGeady. Scott McDonald, Nakamura close by. McDonald held up anyway. Barrowman. McManus breathing down the back of his shirt.
Well, that's good play though from the striker, offering himself up, holding it in, winning possession.
Totally. Caldwell very much the favourite for that. Managed to survive Embry's challenge. Second free kick given away by Ian Black, who will be on his way to Hearts in the summer.
Yeah, but that's real commitment. That's what you expect as well from Black and Russell Duncan in there.
Proctor fended off McGeady. Barrowman takes over. Lawrence will smother.
You can certainly see that the home side have had a lift from a new manager coming in, doing everything pretty sprightly. Of course, they will be looking for some reward for that. If it doesn't come, you can only see one thing happening.
Strachan has secured 3 titles in 3 seasons at Celtic, looking for 4 out of 4 now. A couple of cups as well. Champions League progress, although not this season sadly. Richie Foran fired that into the Celtic dugout.
Yeah, I did see earlier that Foran had a bit of dig and guile.
Naylor flat-footed.
Normally speaking, when you play against the old firm, it's really important that you look after the first 15-20 minutes and don't concede anything. But I'm sure that Gordon Strachan will have said the same thing to his team today coming here to Inverness. Very similar situation when a new team gets a manager. You know that the first part of the match, they're going to be right up for it.
Proctor. Samaras poked away by Munro. Foran giving Barrowman something to chase, but it's rather heavy. Jebizadi.
Well, that's the kind of ball that Terry Butcher doesn't want Jebizadi to play. He wanted it over the top there, and it was simple. There wasn't too much on. Straight away after giving away the ball, Butcher was out.
Caldwell launching that. Monroe keeping an eye on it. Sent back in Caldwell's general direction. Scott Brown for Lee Naylor. McGeady wanted it. Naylor took a rather more direct route to Samaras. Robson. McGeady has it now. Nakamura. Scott McDonald. Driven across by Hinkle. Gordon Strachan did well to avoid that blast from Richie Foran right into the Celtic bench.
Yeah, we know that Foran does have that streak in him. Can only be good for Inverness Caley Thistle at the moment.
Well by Caldwell. In fact, not so well. It's a free kick.
I'm sure that Terry Butcher will have been saying to his players, let's try and, when we get set pieces, even from areas like this, let's get good delivery into the box. We know that Celtic have had problems with that in recent weeks.
Ian Black then sends the free kick in. It's over and out though. Got Monroe amongst those hunting.
Yeah, but that wasn't a bad ball. It's flighted in, gives the big guys in there something to aim at.
Matty Boris, only he could score a penalty like he did at Hampden midweek past his mate Zaluska, who will be joining him at Celtic soon. Firm header from McManus. McGeady for Naylor. Here's Mihajukes, the Latvian who Craig Brewster brought in just before he was sacked. Hinkle goes down by Imrie. Scott Brown takes over. Samaras. Brown steaming in. There's a few going for it there. Caldwell. Steered on by Samaras, stopped by Monroe. Hadjux. Free kick goes against Scott McDonald.
There hasn't been a lot as far as goal-mouth action is concerned, but certainly it's been a quick start, high tempo, some good passing, and also some good closing down in the midfield area.
Celtic won 2-1 here earlier in the season and only beat Cali Thistle 1-0 in Glasgow. Georgios Samaras picked ahead of Jan Venegor of Hesselink today, having come on as a sub in the last couple of matches. Cali Thistle have lost their last 4 home games in the SPL, and in those 4 games only mustered 1 goal. They did manage a Scottish Cup win here, however, against Partick Thistle. As a result, we'll play Kilmarnock here next weekend in the next round. Hadjux, hounded by McDonald, but he just managed to fend him off. Scott Brown impeded by Emery.
That's why Emery's up there though, making a nuisance of himself. Loads of energy. He started the game well.
Gary Caldwell taking his time. It's aimed towards Samaras, but cleared by Totally. Robson. It's Samaras. Might have gone for himself. McGeady. Proctor's challenge, not much in it really. Although McGeady does ask the question of Charlie Richmond. Emery down for Barrowman. McManus has taken him out, and that's going to be a yellow card for the Celtic skipper on his return to the team.
Well, that's where centre-halves are the most uncomfortable, one-on-one, out in a wide area against someone a little bit of pace, like Dougie Emery. And he just got that contact before McManus got there. There it is. You've seen that before from McManus. Doesn't like to be isolated out there.
Emery himself will take the free kick. Barrowman helping it on. Richie Foran. Barges Nakamura over. Certainly not afraid to make his presence felt, that's for sure. Celtic haven't dropped any points against the current bottom 6 sides in the SPL yet this season. Won't want that to change today. Naylor, offside, Samaras.
Well, Samaras was in just a few minutes ago as well, in a similar position. Inverness trying hard to keep a high line, but when you do that, it does leave you a little bit open for situations like that. I don't know why he doesn't shoot himself in that situation. Then McGeady picks it up, and he goes at the full-back. You can see here, is there contact? Well, I'll tell you what, he may have had a case. It's Proctor that was with him. He does go down a little bit too easy, and I think that's what the referee had seen, but he certainly asked the question.
McDonald for Naylor. Here is McGeady. Skips past Totally. Duncan comes across to cover as well. Hooked away by Black. Now Imrie. Second bite at it for Imrie. Richie Foran. Here's Ian Black, and Celtic stayed off him, and Barrowman's offside, but couldn't connect anyway.
Well, the home side are doing well because they're organised midfield to back, and then when they get the ball forward, they've got two willing runners. You can see he was offside there, Barrowman. When they get the ball over the top, Barrowman and Imrie are chasing it down, making it difficult for the Celtic back line. They do look a little bit more organised at the moment under Butcher. It's a very straightforward game plan.
Terry Butcher relishing his return to the dugout. Sure Pete's working with us anyway.
Can't get much worse now.
In your case in particular. JB Zardi. He's kept it in, no he hasn't. He's going to be pulled back. Lee Naylor. McGeady. Rather aimless from Totally.
Yeah, that was a little bit early to play that one, but again it does get his team up to the halfway line.
Proctor, Imrie, Totally. Manus across, Naylor. McGeady helps it on to McDonald. Robson, facing his former club. Hinkle. Brown. Nakamura. This is Scott Brown. Only McDonald is in the box at the moment. Say only. Sometimes that is enough. It's a poor clearance and Nakamura's onto it. Diverted for a corner.
This game has got a similar look to the Rangers match-up here recently, where although Inverness look fairly organised at times, they also look open, and they were in that case. They certainly open Inverness to the ball over the top or down the channel. Someone like McDonald or Samaras, but this time it was Nakamura trying to get in on the act.
Ross Totally rather relieved that nothing came of that. It was a dreadful clearance from him, but something could yet come of this. Nakamura floating it in, Samaras near post, Russell Duncan there too. Imrie. And here is Duncan, who cleared it initially. Nakamura.
No first.
Zadi actually gets a free kick off Samaras. Charlie Richmond is off to referee a game in Qatar later this month, having done one in Tunisia around New Year. He must have some air miles. Over the top from Russell Duncan, called well for Hinkle. Brown, Samaras, Hinkle. Brown, Caldwell. Naylor launching it towards McGeady. He has Ross Totally for company. McGeady's cross, Samaras hits it wide.
Well, I think that Totally needs some help there. He's isolated, and I think Proctor should get himself back in the right-hand side. He's actually just jogging in there. You see him coming in late, and that allows the ball to come in. And that's dangerous, because Samaras, in that situation, we've seen him many times before, when he gets a couple of yards, he can get a leap on anyone. I think in that situation, Tokely does need to get his midfield player back in, 2-on-1.
Free kick for Ian Black. Zadi is going to leave it, and Black, having got the free kick, is going to take it himself. There's a late run from Grant Monroe into the box. He has met one of these free kicks before. He won't this time though. Totally. Imrie. Away by Brown. Black for Imrie. Imrie. Monroe, the swirler towards Proctor and Naylor. Robson for McGeady. No contact, it's a throw.
I think McGeady thought there was going to be contact at the last minute. Tokely gets out of the way, as you see.
There usually is contact when Ross Tokely comes near you like that. Scott McDonald offside. Pavel's Hadjukes will take the free kick. Straight onto the head of Gary Caldwell. JB Zadi. Handball. A useful free kick perhaps for Inverness County Thistle.
Yeah, Ian, I think a better situation this time. Much closer to goal. We have a chance for someone to have a pop at this one. You can see the left arm of Caldwell getting in the way there. We don't really have a free kick specialist as such. This one might just be floated in between defence and Artur Boric.
Big boys to aim for. It's Ian Black again. And the Hadjukes there. Boric's a barrier. There's certainly concern from a Celtic point of view. Russell Duncan returns it. Boric changes his mind about coming for that. Proctor can't get near it, and now Boric does have it. Panic over.
Well, if you think that Celtic have fixed their defensive problems from set pieces, then think again. 3-man at the back post, and yet again gratitude to Artur Boric for making himself big at the back stick.
So Duncan is hurt. Stop McGeady in his tracks and got a smack in the face for a struggle.
Yeah, he'll be used to that though.
That's a massive match for both teams. Saturday from 4 on Setanta Sports 1. It's Portsmouth against Liverpool. Talking of massive matches, the Old Firm collide again in a fortnight. We'll be there for that one, 11:30 on Sunday the 15th. As if we'd miss it. Almost half an hour on the clock. No goals at the Caledonian Stadium in the sunny Highlands. Terry Butcher, 4 years at Motherwell, didn't fare quite so well in Sydney or at Brentford, and thought his management days were over until Cali came calling. Samaras, Robson, Caldwell, Hinkle. Monroe presenting it to Samaras. Away by Jamie Zadi. Imri. Monroe tries again. Another spectacular leap by Caldwell.
That could have been nasty.
Caldwell's okay to take the free kick. Hinkle. Straight in to the grateful gloves of Brian Essen.
It's a half an hour mark, been passed. Not too many chances. I think the home side will be the happiest at the moment.
Barrowman. Ball gone across and he gets the goal kick.
I know that Celtic will be patient. Usually always are. Strachan not be rushed into any changes early on in this game. We'll just wait and see. He knows that they can win matches very, very late.
Celtic are home to Queen's Park in the Scottish Cup next week. And then they've got that big date with Rangers. Also next weekend it's Gordon Strachan's birthday. He'll be 52, doesn't look too bad for him, considering he's an old firm manager. Naylor. McGeady. Screened by Proctor. Naylor eyeing up a possible long throw towards Samaras, who's sandwiched but still won it. It was actually Richie Foran who was on defensive duty then. Caldwell. Naylor ordered back a bit by Charlie Richmond. An exchange of words between the two as well. I'm sure Naylor will probably make up the ground anyway. No, he stays where he is. McDonald chasing with Mihajlic. Inverness, of course, did manage a couple of famous cup victories over Celtic, and last season beat them for the first time in the league here, 3-2. Came from 2-0 down to do that. No sign yet of such a goal flurry this time around.
Well, it is interesting to watch change of style under Terry Butcher.
Here's Imri, nobody in the box yet, but Foran is getting there. He's arrived now! Richie Foran adding a bit of bite to Inverness Califistle.
Yes, exactly the same. Foran coming in from that left-hand side. A good ball from Imri, who's having a really good first half. He's been everywhere, he's worked so hard. Outside of his left boot. Foran arriving late, just can't get in there. You can see the concerted effort in the home side. Much more under Butcher than under Brewster to get the ball forward early. Whether that pays dividends in the future, we'll have to wait and see.
Samaras did Ross a drunken a favour there because he held him back. Tonkin was about to respond to Barry Robson.
Robson up, leading with the arm, and then the reaction from Russell Duncan. Wants to mix it a bit, so does he.
10 minutes to half time. Robson, Samaras. Monroe. Hinkle, Shebizadi, Duncan, forward, Duncan again, so Duncan, one of several long-serving players at Inverness.
Yeah, very good player in there, alongside Ian Black, and they're not playing the ball around too much in midfield today. I think that's pretty wise.
It's been sing-along at Celtic for most of the afternoon. There's the man there, singing their songs about. Taborit standing just in front of 2,500 Celtic fans who have made the trip north. Scott Brown, Aidan McGeady enjoying a run in the side now, having put his spat with the manager behind him. Naylor, McGeady totally sliding in.
One thing you don't want to give your winger is a 50-50 ball with Tokely.
Naylor, McDonald. Naylor again. Here's McGeady, part of the triangle. It's a decent cross for Nakamura, who volleys over.
Well, everything has come. There's not been much of it really for Celtic, but it's come from the left-hand side and through McGeady. And again, this time Tokely's well off and allows the winger to get the ball in, and that's a chance. For a player with the technique that Nakamura has, it's got to be a chance. Although, in the end, he was closed down, as the Celtic players have all afternoon so far, but you can't give McGeady 1 or 2 yards. He can certainly deliver.
Thistle were rather unfortunate not to leave Tynecastle with something last week. Beaten by a last-minute goal. Dundee United away is their next SPL match. They don't get any easier. Black then with another free kick. McManus commanding. Turned back by Proctor. Robson. Here's Shebizadi. Ian Black, who will join the team of his dreams, Hearts, at the end of the season, former Tynecastle ball boy. Barrowman. Reaching for him, will settle for a throw. Here is Black. Tokely. Tokely towards Richie Foran, who rises with Hinkle. Caldwell will slam that away. Grant Monroe pops it straight back towards Barrowman. It's met by McManus. And a free kick for Russell Duncan. There's going to be a yellow card here for Barry Robson for a series of offences.
I wouldn't have thought of a series of them, but there have been 1 or 2. referee took exception to that one. Yet again, Inverness have the chance to put the ball in the mixer, and I'm sure that's exactly what Terry Butcher wants them to do. Just keep trying to get the ball in there and see if Celtic will make a mistake.
5 minutes of the first half remaining. Samaras's header. Comfortable take for Boritz. Well, he ensured it was. Alan Robson joins Stephen McManus in the book. Caldwell. JB Zardi. McDonald. It's all a little crowded. Imrie chasing. That's a clear push though by Imrie. And it'll be a free kick for Celtic.
Imrie, yet again, putting the pressure on. A little bit too much that time though.
Half-time fast approaching at the Caledonian Stadium. We await a goal. That's bounced off Tokley. Rescued by Mihadjuks. Dispatched by Monroe. Scott Brown. Imrie once again putting himself about.
He's had a great half, and Scott Brown knows all about that. Plays in a similar style, high tempo, getting about them. Didn't like it though.
Yep, that challenge from Imrie rattled Brown, and he had words with Charlie Richmond. Naylor. Giddy will do well to get near that.
Defensively, Terry Butcher has certainly showed things up, looking a lot tighter. Celtic finding it hard to get the ball into Samaras and McDonald and get started from there, only once or twice. You'd expect that for them to get the ball wide to McGeady, but they've dealt with it quite well in an attacking sense. They've managed to get the ball forward and into Celtic's box, but just not enough to really make Boritz work.
Butcher up against an old foe in Celtic, of course. He played in 17 Old Firm games for Rangers and only lost 4. Tokley. One or two options ahead of him, including Imrie, of course, who's been buzzing around here, there and everywhere. But that's a pretty poor one towards Forum.
It's not been the best of halves for Celtic, but still 0-0. They will come out in the second. They'll go all the way to the 90. And you know they have got the quality to punish Inverness Caley-Thistle. It's all about quality for the home side. Do they have enough in the second half to keep the concentration and pop up with a clinical finish?
There won't be any significant stoppage time at the end of this first half. You do get the feeling Celtic might be saving their best for the second half. We'll be hoping so. Samaras for Nakamura. Chances at a premium. McDonald is down. Gradually getting back to his feet now. It's half time. Terry Butcher will be reasonably pleased with the way things have gone so far. Celtic haven't really threatened his Cali Thistle team too much. Richie Foran has put himself about, no surprise there, and Dougie Imrie has been lively too. Celtic, though, may well have a lot more to offer when the second half comes around. Not much in the way of clear-cut chances really in that half. At the break in the Highlands, it's Inverness Cali Thistle 0, Celtic 0.
Sponsored by
half-time, and Terry Butcher's troops have done him proud in the first 45. Not too much in the way of goal-scoring chances, but that will suit Cali Thistle fine as they fight for their lives. 5 behind Falkirk. Pre-kick-off, Celtic looking to open up a 4-point advantage at the top. It's 0-0 halfway through, and Richie Foran has done well first half for his new team. Let's get to the second half with Scott Booth and Ian Crocker.
Thank you, Rob. Inverness Cali Thistle haven't kept a clean sheet in the SPL since the opening day of the season at Aberdeen, and they haven't picked up a point here at home since the middle of November, but here they are, all square with the champions at the moment, and a very decent first 45 minutes for Terry Butcher's Cali Thistle, but he knows that Celtic are more than able to step it up a gear. But in truth, Cali Thistle haven't been too troubled by Celtic so far. It is the defending champions who will start the second half. Celtic have only failed to score 3 times on their travels this season, at Old Trafford, at El Madrigal, in Villarreal, and at Easter Road. Who will find a way to goal for Celtic here in the Highlands? Naylor immediately sending that towards Samaras, turned away by Tokley. I suspect there will be a rather more urgent look about Celtic in this second half. An early throw and a long one by the look of it for Lee Naylor. Robson, who was booked in the first half along with McManus. Inverness with just 5 points from a possible 33 at home this season. 4 of their 5 wins in the SPL came on their travels. Whipped in ferociously by Naylor, gathered by Essen.
Just a little bit more urgency in the passing there from Celtic. Bottom of a yard for that cross. I think that's going to have to be the name of the game for them in the second half. Try and get the ball worked more quickly from side to side. They tend to do that well. Do Celtic from McGeady back into the likes of a Brown or a Robson and out the other side to Nakamura, but that didn't happen too much in the first half.
Venegor of Hesselink warming up at the start of the second half. And he has a terrific record of scoring against Inverness Cali Thistle. More on that when it comes on. Nakamura, Samaras, free kick is given against Samaras.
Certainly there's a little bit of pulling of the shirt, but not too much. And again, Samaras, like McGeady in the first half, maybe went down a little bit too easily.
Black. Manus keeping Imrie in check. Here's Duncan. Away by Hinkle. Black. Missed it horribly wide. There was a little opening there for Ian Black.
I think Ian Black's played well. In the first half, he was involved in most things for Inverness, and he gets himself a little bit of time and space there, but he caught it wrongly. But certainly a decent player in that midfield area.
Caldwell won that. Duncan. McManus charging into Imrie. Proper centre-half's header. Maybe Zadi. Barrowman looking to pounce on this. He was aware of McManus cutting across.
Well, just over the top again. Imrie, the challenge. I think Barrowman had one or two choices there he could have made. He went for the hitting it straight off. He might have been able to just flick it over. Going to McManus as Jan Fenner of Hesselink has been called back. It might be quite soon for him.
Missed a fair chunk of this season through injury. And that's why he's only scored 2 goals. The word is that he is going to come on for Samaras. Early change up a bit at the start of the second half.
Gordon Strachan likes to stick with tried and tested players in certain matches, players that gets him a goal. And as you said, Ian, Jan Fenner of Hesselink knows the way to the net against Inverness Thistle.
Win for Celtic, and they would be 4 points clear again of Rangers, who they meet next at Celtic Park in a fortnight. Next in the SPL anyway. Scottish Cup takes over next weekend. Nagidi gone for the curler, way off target.
Again, it's McGeady trying to make it happen, cutting inside. Difficult there. Look how many Inverness Thistle bodies there are around them, working very hard. Jan Fenner of Hesselink will come on. He'll change the dimension of the game for Celtic a bit. Less movement up front, but certainly something for Scott McDonald to work off of.
You were having a chat to him in Dutch during the half-time interval as well. Yeah, made more sense than when you talk English, actually. Here's Foran. Scott Brown mopping up. Nakamura caught late by Black.
It's not the first time that Black's been a little bit late with a feisty tackle.
Black lunging in on Nakamura, and Georgios Samaras is indeed replaced by Jan Venegora Hesselink, who has scored 6 goals in 4 games against Inverness Thistle, so they won't be too delighted to see the big man coming on.
Well, that's a decent record.
McManus. Here's Hinkle. Brown shook off Imrie. Scott McDonald. Nakamura. Naylor. Tidy. McGeady having a run at Ross Tokley. Trying to give him the run around, and he's going to get a free kick.
Well, Tokley was trying to get close to him, but he's got such quick feet. Didn't want him to get away there. Tries to get close again here. To be fair to the fullback, there wasn't much in it in the end.
It's a promising free kick for Celtic though, in front of their fans. It's Nakamura to take it, and Russell Duncan in front of the queue. Not a fab free kick from Nakamura. Here's Barrowman. Behind Imrie, wasted.
Yeah, those are the situations they have to try and make work between the two of them. It's difficult, I know, but when they're up there, more or less isolated at times, they have to try and work something.
Inkel. Okay. Malpass back in Scotland after a stint as Swindon manager, and alongside Terry Butcher they worked together at Motherwell, of course, and it proved to be a rather decent partnership. Naylor, McGeady, McDonald, Robson. Oh, it's broken kindly here for Imrie. Celtic short on numbers, but way off target from Dougie Imrie.
I don't know if he got a shout here, but if he had, once they win possession, it's 3-on-3. A couple of players, Russell Duncan's trying to make up the ground. Barrowman as well to his right. Wrong option.
Robson, tripped by Barrowman. He's got a problem with his knee. Andrew Barrowman, who scored a barrow load of goals for Ross County last season.
Just leaves his right leg out and catches a sore one himself.
29 goals for Ross County last season, but he's found them rather harder to come by in the top flight.
Well, the two front guys for Inverness have really worked hard. I wouldn't be surprised if Butcher has to make a change at some point, and it will be young, fresh legs coming on as well, possibly Wood or Rooney, or Diambo maybe. But we've worked well together, the two front players.
Naylor. McGeady hugging the touchline. Naylor takes a different route to Scott Brown. Now Gary Caldwell. Caldwell pings it to Scott McDonald. Offside.
Plenty of time on the ball from Caldwell to make that pass. There's not too much in it. It's a good line held by the Inverness Thistle defence as Barrowman comes back on the pitch.
Celtic's next change could see Mark Crosas coming on. That's not happening just yet. Well, that was forceful and painful. McDonald in agony. Ian Black toiling as well.
Yeah, he's again, for me, late on that one. More so with his trailing leg. The first one wasn't too pretty either. He does catch McDonald. But it's exactly the kind of performance from him that Terry Butcher is asking for. And Russell Duncan as well in that area. I think he thought he was maybe going to avoid a card, but he is yellow carded for that. And rightly so.
Yeah, can't argue up with that one. Horrible challenge from Ian Black. Scott MacDonald, thankfully, back on his feet and ready to go again. So Ian Black was the first Calais Thistle player to be booked in this game. Robson and Naylor got in each other's way. MacDonald back in the thick of it.
It's not quite been his day so far. But at the moment, Inverness are just edging a little bit deeper. They're certainly not turning the ball over the top quite as much as they did in the first half, and that may mean that MacDonald will get his chance yet.
It's often proved to be a tricky venue, this, for Celtic. They need someone to come up with some answers today. McGeady's cross. Nowhere near his usual standard.
Well, that sums it up. When one side has as much possession as that, it's just natural for the other side to sit a little bit deeper. And that is a big warning for the home side. We've seen it so often in the past. Just trying to protect what they have at the moment. There's a player down with cramp. I think it's Richie Foran.
Charlie Richmond becomes a physio.
I'm not sure how much game time he's had recently, but it certainly looks like he's been affected today.
He has been at Southend, but they twice loaned him out to Darlington. And a decent scoring record with Terry Butcher at Motherwell, 35 goals in just over 100 games.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good signing. He certainly doesn't look like he's match fit. He hasn't been about the place as much as he normally would be from his days in the past at Motherwell. Got stuck in about, gets himself in the box, did that in the early part of the game, but he's drifting out of it now.
Half an hour left, and Inverness Calais Thistle would take a point out of this, even though they are adrift at the bottom of the table. You take what you can off the Old Firm. But there's a fair bit of action to negotiate yet. And we do think that Mark Prosas will be on shortly in place of Barry Robson. Prosas, who pinged his hamstring here in October and has only recently returned to action.
It's not surprising, he likes to play the ball early from midfield up to the strikers, and with Jan Vennegroff Hesselink on now, that would suit.
Barrowman. Kicked in by Proctor. Manus. Hinkle for Robson. Nakamura. MacDonald. The wait for a goal goes on. Totally will take this free kick. Duncan. Away by McManus. Nakamura now for Robson. Shebizadi quickly onto that. And he's been caught by Hinkle. It's a free kick for Calais Thistle. Good position.
Yeah, it was good play from the full-back, getting up in support, and it does give them a promising set piece now. It's about quality, and it's one thing that you can see that Inverness Calais Thistle still lack Terry Butcher didn't have that much time in the transfer window to do too much. Might still get something, but now it's up to Black to try and get the delivery.
What a big moment this could be for Inverness Thistle. Ian Black went for goal in the end, straight against the wall. And once again, they did not make the most of it.
Yeah, I mentioned that word quality. Certainly plenty of determination from the home side.
It's been a change of mind on the bench. They were going to take off Barry Robson, but now it's Shinsuke Nakamura, who is going to be replaced by Mark Crosas, the boy from Barcelona, who is making his 10th appearance for Celtic, and including that semi-final eventually on Wednesday, he won the previous 9.
Barry Robson's just drifted over to the right hand side to allow Crosas to sit in there.
Naylor. Here is Crosas. Hinkle. Robson. A reprieve for him then. Nudged on by McDonald for Scott Brown. And Brown could slip McGeady in. Really. Manus. I don't want to show too much of this to Imrie. Caldwell. Robson, McGeady in space, and Robson picks it out perfectly. McGeady sets it up for Naylor to deliver. Robson. Foran completes the clearance. It's turned into more of a clearance actually. Imrie's chasing this. Only him and Barrowman up there. Although Russell Duncan's making great strides from midfield, but Imrie held up by the presence of McManus, and it's Celtic's throw.
No luck on that occasion for Imrie, but what a game he's having.
Inverness hoping to stop the rot of 8 defeats in a row in the SPL. McDonald. McGeady. Celtic keen to snatch a goal. And they'll get a free kick as McGeady's tripped by Russell Duncan.
Nakamura, but certainly plenty of firepower and quality on this one.
Taken quickly. McGeady. And JB Zardi hits it over his own bar.
Well, that was good thinking from Barry Robson. Get moving quickly. Inverness were waiting to be set up for the shot at goal. It's not a bad ball and well dealt with by the fullback.
Well, I feel rather glad that Nakamura had just been subbed ahead of that free kick. Barrowman close by, but they've still managed a short corner routine. It's a goal kick. It's come off McGeady apparently. You sure?
I couldn't understand that one. We said it in the first half, and we'll see it again in the second. Not too much work, if at all, for Ryan Essen in goal. Probably one of the quietest matches he's had against Celtic.
Flick from Foran, offside against Imrie. A quarter of the game remaining. And it remains 0-0. Thistle are going to bring on Adam Rooney, striker who came from Stoke City and who has scored County Thistle's last 3 league goals on this ground.
I imagine it will be for Barrowman because Dougie Emery still looks like he's got legs on him.
Naylor. Here he comes. Adam Rooney taking the place of Andrew Barrowman, indeed. So change of striker in the quest for a goal.
It's just fresh legs, isn't it? Barrowman played well. Great job for his side.
Prosas. Hinkle. Robson. Manus. Naylor. McGeady. Lost totally. Quickly upon him. McGeady knew about it all right. McDonald for Brown. Hinkle. Scott Brown made the run. Ooh, he was nearly held back then by Black. Robson. He's shaken off JB Zadi. He's done him again. Robson. Here is Hinkle. Not right to be hit. Prosas. Naylor. McGeady. Taking on totally again. Mihadzuks was the man who made contact.
Yet again, the home side defence managing to stop Celtic get a clear chance at it. Ryan Essen happily picking that one up.
It's a colossal kick from Essen. Ended up at the other end with Artur Moritz. Prosas. Robson. JB Zadi's thinking, oh no, not again. He's cut it out this time, but then he's given it to Prosas. Prosas again looking for Scott Brown's run. Steered away by Grant Monroe. A little bit of pressure from Celtic. Robson. Hinkle. Naylor can return it, or maybe McGeady can. McGeady. Blocked en route. Manus hobbling a little. Gary Caldwell keeping an eye on things. Here is Hinkle, and now Robson. Robson making significant progress. Offside, Jan Vennegoor of Hessel.
Isn't it amazing though how little possession Nakamura found himself in out in this right hand side, but yet Barry Robson's just switched 10 minutes or so ago and is highly involved to this point, slipping the ball in there to Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink.
If it stays this way, Celtic will only be 2 points above Rangers ahead of the next Old Firm clash in a fortnight. Naylor, McGeady. McGeady has dismissed it totally. Buzz from the Celtic fans. McGeady across, and Mihadzuks turns it behind for a corner. Celtic are turning the screw.
Well, that was great play from McGeady. So willing to take responsibility each week for Celtic. Most things have come from him today.
The Celtic fans sensing the goal might be coming after all. Robson takes the corner. Sent back in that direction by Tokley. McGeady. Shebizadi able to clear it. Gary Caldwell. It's a Cali Thistle throw.
I just have the feeling that Celtic are winding things up in this game and have been since the start of the second half. No real chances as yet, but you can see one coming.
Ian Vigurs waiting to come on, 20-year-old who came from Elgin City a few years ago. He's going to take the place of Richie Foran, who has made his debut for Cali Thistle. Richie Foran has done enough today to suggest that he will certainly give Inverness Cali Thistle a little extra. What remains of this season, he goes off and Ian Vigurs is coming on.
Yeah, I think he will do a job. Terry Butcher. It's not been a bad debut for him.
He's not in a rush, is he?
The referee asked him to, but he said, no, I've got cramp, can't do that. Good tactics.
Ian Vigurs then his replacement. He had a few chances in the game against Rangers here not so long ago. Just over a quarter of an hour remaining. Caldwell. Naylor. Mihacic stepped in front of McDonald. Rooney rising with Caldwell. Black. Into the path of Hinkle. Did all right there. Naylor's cross comes back to Hinkle. Poor touch that time though, never really had it under control. Embry for Black. Rooney onside. Duncan is going for it, and he's going to get to it. And Embry arriving. Rooney not far away either. And that was an opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure they come any better than that against Celtic. What a chance.
Massive, absolutely massive. Here's McGeady meantime. McGeady has won it back. And Venegora Hesseling can't connect.
And yet again, it's McGeady. He goes down, gets back up. Tenacious, great ball in there. Nothing the goalkeeper can do. Russell Duncan sets up Emery. And they get in each other's way. What a chance though. And there's the reaction, the one you expect.
He'd have taken that, Terry Butcher. A 1-0 lead against Celtic. But it wasn't to be. High into the sky by Tokley. Rooney and Caldwell stumbling over each other. Venegora Hesseling. Monroe for Proctor. Brown and Duncan jostling. And here goes McGeady. He was looking for Naylor. Prosas gets a free kick off Embry.
Chasing back, he got there. A good yard too late, in my opinion. caught Crosas.
Ian Black gave Crosas some stick. Well, Rangers left it late yesterday against Dundee United. Are Celtic going to follow suit? Only Richmond has a word with Ross Tokley, who's keeping an eye on all the movement in there. Naylor whipping it in, and it's Scott McDonald who pops it wide.
Yeah, it's a decent ball in, and yet again, Inverness CT's defence holds strong. They've played very, very well, the back four, particularly Monroe and Mihajic's.
Decent start for Terry Butcher, but he will know that Celtic are crafty in terms of nicking late goals. Tommy Richards going to have to stop it there because there was a high boot, a right painful one. Crosas the offender, and it's Proctor, I think, is it?
Yep. That was a sore one.
Free kick for Cali Thistle, just over 10 minutes to go now. This place would erupt if they managed to take the lead against Celtic. Black towards Tokley, dealt with by Naylor. McGeady. McGeady still going. Not now though. Imrie. It's a little crowded. That's a little loose. Scott Brown. Magic slow will cover. Flipped on by Tigers. He now gets it back from Rooney. And he's got Imrie available. Imrie sliding it through for Tigers. Just got caught a little late by Russell Duncan. Thistle up for the fight today, and they're going to have to be in every game that remains for them this season if they are to avoid relegation. Imagine if they got a goal here, we'd be in for some finish. Tigers. Rooney will go for it. With Caldwell. Rooney again. And Boritz had to tip it over.
Well, we are coming back into it. That's because they've got now Rooney up there, Vigurs, Imrie, more bodies in there. Boritz just making sure.
Terry Butcher would have been working on set pieces during the week, but that doesn't clear the first hurdle. Finagora Hesseling, disappointing corner from Black. And Scott McDonald now. Barry Robson up against Mihajic's. Just a throw for Cali Thistle.
They certainly defended well. The centre half. Very strong. It's not easy against Samaras and McDonald, and now Jan Finneroff Hesseling. Both he and Monroe. Very, very confident in there.
There's an exchange of words between Gordon Strachan and Terry Butcher on the touchline. They've both got a fair bit to say. Here's Rudy. Imrie chasing, but McManus covering. Rosas for Brown. Rosas again. Scott McDonald chasing this. Monroe. Kept him quiet, and out came Essen. Scott Brown. Robson. Robson tumbling. Arsenal and Cardiff replay in the FA Cup Tuesday at 7 on Setanta Sports 1. And in the same competition, Everton and Liverpool are at each other again. That's for viewers in the Republic of Ireland and Scotland only. Naylor. And Black has got to his feet. Zadi should cut that out. Terry Butcher's going to throw on Eric Odiambo for the closing stages. Another player he brought in this week along with Richie Foran. Crosas. It's been a painful process looking for a goal. Celtic not averse to winning matches late on under Gordon Strachan. McGeady, and he set this up for Naylor. Brown trying to force it in. Still no way to goal. He scored from a similar position here early in the season, as recall.
All the home side players are playing for each other. Yet again getting bodies in the way. Scott Brown arriving late there. He's popped up with a few recently. Knew that was a chance.
Dougie Imrie has put in a terrific shift for Inverness CT today, but he's going to be replaced by Eric Odiambo, who had a loan spell at Dundee United. Didn't really get too many opportunities there. Left Leicester by mutual consent to join Inverness on Friday, and the Calais Thistle fans are going to get a first look at him. And Celtic are going to bring on Killian Sheridan, although I think they're just going to wait on that one for a moment. Or are they? No, it's going to happen. Scott McDonald's coming off. Killian Sheridan sent on with the order to win the game for Celtic, if he possibly could.
He's got 5 minutes, I think, to come up with something. Dougie Imrie epitomised the tenacious spirit that I think Inverness CT are going to have to get themselves out of this hole.
Odiambo. Hinkle keeping Rooney in check, but he's still going to have to deal with it. Lawrence held back. Odiambo. Vigers. Vague handball shout. JB Zadi. Odiambo. Up against Caldwell. Goal kick. Well, can Calais Thistle produce a point out of a meeting with Celtic? It would certainly give them a lift. They've got Dundee United away next in the SPL, then home matches against Hibs and Motherwell before Terry Butcher faces his former club Rangers.
Yeah, I said before the game they had to take something positive out of this match, and if they do manage to get that point, it certainly is.
Now, if they could get 3, it would be a story and a half. Odiambo, Black. It's broken for McGeady. Head down, he's away. Sheridan. Celtic have won 16 games in the last 5 minutes under Gordon Strachan. So many that it's not really a fluke. Here's Odiambo. Soon sorted out by Robson. Odiambo comes back for more, looking lively. JB Zadi. Odiambo. Awkward angle, but he forces Porridge into the save, and it's a corner for Cali Thistle.
Well, it's going wide, but the goalkeeper had to make sure. Good play again though from Inverness Cali Thistle. They're not finished yet in this game. Odiambo, it's a narrow angle, he's getting closed down. He wins the corner.
It's Ian Black to deliver. It's away by Robson. Vigers. Monroe. Done all right there, Monroe. McManus clears it. Rooney trying to set himself for an overhead. Caldwell just nicked it away from him there. McGeady, we're in the last minute of the 90. And that's going to be a yellow card for Adam Rooney. It's one way to stop him, I suppose.
Yeah, I think he'll accept the yellow for that one. He is pretty unstoppable at times. That's one way to do it.
The early word from the touchline is that there will be 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's going to be a tense finale at the Caledonian Stadium. Naylor's cross, helped on by Brown. McManus! Stephen McManus suddenly popped up, and he wasn't picked up. And a venomous volley went away from goal.
It's probably the best chance of the game. Fell to McManus. He did everything right, he just couldn't get the ball down. We have seen him finish from situations like that in the past, where he pops up, likes to get a goal or two. Love one there.
Cali Thistle will feel they are due something today as a reward for their efforts, but a nervous period of stoppage time to negotiate yet. Naylor. Celtic leaving it rather later than Rangers did yesterday. McGeady. Naylor's cross. JB Zadi probably could have left that, but I don't suppose he could have taken a chance. Corner.
Lack of communication gives Celtic another chance to whip the ball in.
Wouldn't this be just like Celtic? In front of their fans, it's Barry Robson to whip the corner in. Crosas, popped away by Monroe. Will Inverness Cali Thistle stop the rot of 8 straight defeats in the SPL? Will they keep a clean sheet for the first time since the opening day of the season? Celtic hoping the answer to both those questions is a resounding no, but the champions are running out of time. The Rangers will be enjoying this almost as much as Inverness will, unless Celtic come up with something. McGeady looking to weave his way through. Ooh, they've got to be careful with the challenges. Duncan cleared it, popped back by Crosas, away by Monroe. It's Caldwell. Going out.
And no one has tried more than McGeady today to get the 3 points for the champions. I'm sure Gordon Strachan will be happy with McGeady's form as he goes and gets the ball to move play along.
Strachan the ball boy. Odiambo. Now Rooney and Celtic are a little open and exposed here. It's 3 against 2 at the moment. Rooney forced wide by Caldwell, who kept him in check.
That's good defending. Showed him down the line.
certainly been a bit of relief for that Inverness Caledonian Thistle, which will serve them well in their relegation battle.
Yeah, you're right, it could be a massive point for Terry Butcher's side. It just gets them started, a little bit of momentum. It just gets the clubs ahead of them looking over their shoulders again.
Scott Brown gets a free kick actually, and Celtic will have an opportunity to nick it. This could be the difference between being 2 points clear or 4 points clear of Rangers at the top of the SPL. Could be the game's last chance. It's Naylor then to float it in towards Sheridan. Caldwell. It's a foul actually from Gary Caldwell, so a free kick for Cali Thistle, who might just have secured a point.
Well, what they have done is competed all over the park today, and they've been organised as well. What a difference. It's now making it last that will count.
Terry's doing his Fergie impression. There must be a matter of seconds remaining now. Rooney's header. McGeady. It's over, and Terry Butcher has got a point in his first game in charge of Inverness Cali Thistle, and it's against the champion Celtic as well. He's been a breath of fresh air around here this week, and this will go down as a very promising start as Cali Thistle stop the rot of 8 defeats in a row in the league and claim their first point on their own ground since the middle of November, and they certainly deserve something out of the game. Celtic not at their best today, but still look like they might nick it as the game went on. No wonder Terry Butcher is all smiles, but Celtic only have a 2-point lead over Rangers at the top now, and the old firm collide again in Glasgow's East End in a fortnight. A hard-earned point for Terry Butcher, but a deserved one. It finishes in the Highlands. Inverness Cali Thistle 0, Celtic 0.
We've live FA Cup football for you Tuesday night at the Emirates. Arsenal against Cardiff City, the fourth round replay. That's from 7 o'clock, Setanta Sports 1. And for viewers in Scotland and the Republic of Ireland on Wednesday night, the Merseyside Derby replay at Goodison, Everton Liverpool from 7:30. Here, Terry Butcher has done his old team a favour. Rangers will go into the Old Firm match only 2 points behind Celtic after the SPL leaders were held in the Highlands by an Inverness team under new management.